So I did it. I seem to have collected my fill of images. So that should push me over the line this month. But I should still possibly perhaps go on that trip so I can collect more images. Garlic. Of more images of other things. So. Sweet potatoes. Special, 99 cents a kilo, 99 cents a kilo. Got $1 a kilo. I wonder if I should buy one. I'll just tell the other person. Look, a tire. That's a weird place to have a tire thing. That could be picked up for a play toy. I'm not gonna do it though. 99 cents a kilo, so $1 a kilo of sweet potato. That's so cheap. I might tell the other person there's potatoes only 99 cents a kilo. That's like the cheapest sweet potato you'll like ever buy. Oh, look at this. I have to take more pictures of. What kind of tree is that? It's nasty looking. Okay. Still. Pretty. It's like weeping gum or something. I love rest stops, but look at it. It's so like an abandoned rest stop. So some sort of avocado festival in St. I bet. I might go to it this year. I don't think I've been to it yet. What are you gonna do? Buy avocados? I think there's like guacamole competitions there. I should enter it and be like, yes, look at my guacamole. I put super minced garlic in it instead of just a little. I don't have any shame. I could do that totally. I just have to like add a bit of oil here. Hope it doesn't go brown. But it must be so gross to have like be a food taster. And be like, what if you get an entry and it's turned a little? I don't do enough community events, like participate in things. I want to do more competitions lately, so I think I might sometime buy a good load of art supplies and do some competitive art to send off and compete. That would be cool. I love my scarf. I got given it to because I was on a trip, and and I just love it. It's like the loveliest present someone's given me for a while, and I'm like, it's just a scarf, but the other scarf I was given was like, no, I think I bought the other scarf, and it was like one of the biggest scarves, like you wrap it around your neck twice. It's got a lot of length, and I initially bought it because it was amazingly big, but then you realize you don't need a super big scarf. You just need a simple little thing to wrap around your neck, and that's what this one is. I know I was just given it to me on the fly, but at the moment it's like the handiest thing that I've been given for a while now that I'm using it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to use it every day. So the weather's cold enough to use it, and I'm like, this is the most awesome gift because I'm like using it every day now. I'm like thinking, oh, it's such a good scarf because it's like just the right size. The colors go well with my darker colors, but when I'm wearing different colors, it's like, technically it's just okay because you can't wear it with everything. But I wear a lot of dark colors usually, so, and I'm like, it goes well with my dark colors, which is good because it goes well with my windbreaker. And I'm just like going, it's the best present, like, you know, I gotten just because it's handy, you know. Otherwise I had this mega scarf, I probably wouldn't have used it at all because it's like so big. And then I'm like, I love my scarf, and I'm glad someone gave me one because it's just the right size, it's pretty colors, and very comfortable, and I'm using it every day now that the weather's turned to keep my neck warm. I'm like, it's best. So you just have to say thank you to presents. Thank you to presents. Because this one's just like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's not like I didn't have a scarf, but I didn't have a handy scarf. I had a mega big one. If you wrap it around, you'll definitely stay warm. And you could even use it as a blanket for a pillow or something, but it's quite wide. But yeah, this one's just the right width. It's comfortable. Love it. Yeah, I was just taking lots of pictures of flowers, and I'm like, I'm scraping through, but I might have to go on that trip anyways. I'm still thinking of going, I just don't have my card yet. So I'll see if I buy any tickets on Friday. I actually want to go to just practice flying, and the fact that I need to collect photos is just another aspect. Of course, you know, you're going to see relatives. I'm going to send a message, can you rent a car so we can drive to the coast or something? That might be nice activity to do. And the rest of the time it's just city, shopping, casino, whatever. Lots of casino, like an hour's worth of casino. because I don't think I'll get to go to the casino on the Gold Coast. Depending where it is, I might drop in for like a few minutes. But yeah, anyway. I don't know, so I don't think bag docks are free. I think they're like $5-10 to store your bag, so I might have to bring a backpack, an additional backpack, so I can not use my tote for a day. But I'm determined to get there just in case, and just walk around, see what I see. Probably won't ride any rides because I'm totally out of, I'm not very confident with myself and rides. I'm like, I'll probably have a stroke or feel like I'm just about to, so I'll probably just go to the cinema, walk around a little bit, watch a few shows, maybe a parade, and then, I don't know, by 5 p.m. just go to the Gold Coast or get picked up and then go to the hotel, have a night out at dinner or something maybe, and do I have any nice clothes? I have no idea. I think I've got a nice little tiger jumper that's pretty casual. I got some jeggings, but I don't think I'll feel like wearing jeggings, but do I have any nice pants? I got brown pants. My brown pants are pretty nice, so brown pants with a tiger top, yeah, that might be okay. It's not the best, but not the worst, so probably just wear this hideous jacket over the top anyway, so but the long sleeve tiger top, I've got a long sleeve brown top, but I don't like it because it's too tight, so the long sleeve tiger top's, you know, comfortable and it fits you but not too tightly, so I'll probably go out to dinner or whatever, and I would have to be putting on my bracelet right about now if I want to go swimming. I don't think I have swimmers, so no, I'm not going to go swimming. Anyway, so I'll just have to take pictures or something of the beach. Take pictures at the theme park. You can take them on the beach. So there's nothing that much to do on the Gold Coast. We just got like 3 hotels. I'm like the ambiguous. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this or that. I could see myself going on the plane, but I have no passion or energy for it. I'm like, my mind's not inspired. But if I think I have to go take a heap of pictures at the park or whatever, maybe that will keep me inspired. But I definitely want a window seat though. I haven't even checked. I'm not checking the flight things until I have got my card, because I just got to pay for it, alright. I just got to pay for the thing, and I don't think, okay, so, actually I didn't check my emails today. like, I read an email like 11 o'clock last night. Oh, I can't go to the appointment today because the driver's got other stuff to do. Which is true, because I got more important things to do than driving, so. Like, can I have a telephone appointment? I haven't checked my emails yet. They obviously haven't called, so. Oh, but it's quite a windy day, like the wind is quite chilly. Now the other thing I would do is take pictures. Like, I would ideally go for a drive to the beach or to the cruise side for like the drive up, so. But I don't know if my turret can actually drive very well. Last time I was in a car with them, they were swerving all over the place. So they can't drive, so. But they might have just been playing around like, oh, I'm gonna crash or something. Shoes look so great. They are good, but when I step on a stone or something, I can feel it quite well, and they don't have arch support. I would block myself off to buy shoes with the arch support, but a lot of other shoes which don't have arch support are more comfortable. than ones that do, so. I like going slim pickings for one that's due, but I buy archers I can just put on the shoe separately. It's not even like the whole sole, it's just the archers. You have to put them in your shoe. But I don't have them on these boots. I probably should buy some when I've got some spare money. They're not cheap. They're still like $30 for archers. You're like going, $30? What rip-off price is that? It's like, yep, $30. The other one's like $50. You're like, oh, it's only just cheaper. But they're just this mold of plastic arches that you put on the sides of your shoes, and it's like $30. That is such a rip-off. But I definitely need them because I feel like my feet are. I feel like my feet are always like gonna roll in it unless I have some support in my shoe. And I'm sick of them being rolled in, being rolled. I sort of want them to be normal again. I feel like everything comes undone when you let things like that go. So you're like, I don't really want to have arch problems, arch issues, because I couldn't be bothered buying something that's like $30 or $40. So I'm like, I'm gonna buy them one day. And these shoes should last me a year, so it's just a slight additional cost to go with any shoe that you basically wear. But still, it's not a pretty number. You're like, $30 or $40 for a mold that you put inside your shoe. It's only like 1.7 inches long. You're like going, that's not a fanciful you know, it's not a purchase of fantasies. You're like thinking rip off. They could have made it like at least $20 cheaper, like $15 or more, and $30. What people have to spend on it, it's like you only buy the basic product and then you have to add the additionals all the time, and it's like you're on an endless upgrade. Like when you buy a house, it's never just a house. It's like, oh, you have to put bushes around it, you have to put windproofing on it, you have to put fireproofing on it if you live in the sticks, and and you're like going, it's so unfair. And then if it gets damaged, you have to buy like a new roof and everything, so it's all just very expensive. Oh, is that a barn or a house? Been erected quite quickly. I think it's just made out of steel. And looks good. Looks more steady than our windproof house. I think it's a shed. Huge shed. I need a shed that big so I can bring in my stuff from storage. Because otherwise, my stuff is in storage and I'm like, why is my stuff still in storage? It's been like over a year. I have no idea how long I've been living here for. It's like, I could easily be like another year. Easily. So my finances haven't picked up and I'm not sure if they will. So I'm like, I really should bother to turn on the computer in the evenings. But I don't, because like I've been on the computer all day. Okay, I don't want to turn it on in the evenings. I was like, well, you're losing, my time is money, you're losing money. I was like, oh. So, I'm still bad. I didn't do any of my business activity because I have no belief that I won't be stalked by the police if I start doing it. And, so I'm like, I don't feel like doing this kind of business. I'd rather do the other one, but the other one's super expensive. So the other one has $150,000 setup cost, not $2,000. My previous one had probably like $3,500 setup costs. I haven't tried enough. Like I haven't even approached trying. I'm just like bitching to myself. No, if I start doing it, people are gonna come and I'll have to go see someone and then they'll look at it because, charities are charities. But then it's like, I don't know. I've sort of failed to do it when I'm not living by myself because everyone just opens the door and it's like, oh, the police are here. It's not like, no, I'm not listening to the stupid police, so. But, that's what everyone does. Everyone sort of merges to discourage you from founding anything. And it's really annoying. Like, it could work out. And maybe if you stick to it, no matter what, it might work out. But then, all in all, it's just a big headache. It's like, I thought I did want to do that again, but I don't feel like it. I'd rather just, do art. Or something. So otherwise I'm greatly discouraged. But they took down my art website after they gave me the loan. I'm like, that's the biggest failure of government and politics. I mean, you have something that can really work and then they take it away and all corrupted, and it's like, so. But I might do an art degree after I fail this writing course because I'm not doing very well. But I also want to do psychology, so. But I could do a psychology cheap course, that's okay. Because I know a cheap diploma course. But maybe I should do an art course next, because the writing course is going to fail. And so unless I do it again, it's been another 6 months. Well, I might do it again and then move on later. Only every now and again I do like splashes in the artistic manner. So I can see art inside my mind, but I can't like paint it. So that's my issue. So I'm always doing something creative but not accurate. So it's like I can see if you do this and do that, it might do something, but I just can't especially do it. That's why I do abstract. Just a nice little pattern that you gloss up. Pretty much. I actually made a big splash with this particular pattern once, and it was all like a big thing in Europe, like it was being dissected as a possible breakthrough in the vogue of art, and it was highly anticipated, but then everyone was like, no, everyone, like all these people barraged my house that I was living on at the time, and they were looking around, oh, where did you get the idea for this? And then, of course, they found it on the tablecloth, a similar idea, pattern. So it's like I literally copied, painted sort of a likeness to what was on the tablecloth, and I was like, how dare you? Because people can't stand that you found something original. And so they came like flooding into my house, like a whole group of people, like from Europe, just to like shame your artwork and be like, no, you can't have it, it's copied off the tablecloth, you know. And you're like, everything I do is so discouraging. It's like you just find everyone wants to like find a reason to not give you a prize. And that was like a big failing. Otherwise it was sort of being acclaimed as a new style in creative art that people liked. And it's like, for me to do anything that accurate, to have it so that people say that is good, is like a feat in itself. But and so from then on, after they realized I'd virtually like painted a pattern on a tablecloth, everyone said, no, it's not actually that good. And it was all like, the whole hype of it was taken off, and I was going to get a bunch of money, but then I'll contract to do more. But it was all taken down and stuff. And it was like such a disappointment. It's like, oh my gosh, I hardly ever find something that people actually like. And to have it like a huge thing in Europe is like, where the master of art sort of originated. It's like, oh my gosh, I almost made it. I was like, that was such a disappointment. like the Archibald Prize, I was gonna win, and it was like, you can't have that person win. Look at the artwork; it's just like so. It was past original. It was like so original. No one would ever paint that. And they were gonna give it first prize, and because everyone was bitching to the judge, I was like, okay, second prize, So, and it was shown in the gallery, and it was like, what is this? What is this? People were saying, what is this? What is this art? It's like something people would just naturally bitch about rather than appreciate the judge's choice a lot of the time you sort of find ways to appreciate art, no matter how silly it looks, or and stuff. And it's like usually you're like, how can you appreciate it? But with that one, it's just like everyone just want to be like, oh, it's no good. How can this win first prize over everything else? Look at this, classically, you know. But the judge was like saying, oh, it's something original that we feel, that we've never seen before, kind of aspect. But then everyone's like, no, look at this, it's so much better and everything like that. And it's like, and so I think I was robbed of my first prize in the end. I think it was just like a featured. I don't know even if it was second. It could have been something. I don't actually remember what the outcome. I just remember like everyone hated my painting, and I was like, yes, I did a painting, and I entered it, and it was liked by the judge, and it was like, how can that be liked? And so it's like, I get a lot of contests from everywhere. Like whenever I do anything, no matter what it is, it's like everyone's like negative, and they can bit you off the lever of success.